The sun is out and the snow is melting. That means for many of us in Wyoming, it's time to get back outdoors. But according to Wyoming Game and Fish, we should also be aware that something else is getting ready to enjoy the great outdoors with us. While you're out hunting or hiking, you may come across one of these guys. And the fact of the matter is, they want as little to do with us as we want with them.
Most likely the bear is going to go the other way, especially a black bear. They might check you out for a second, but the main thing is to show you're not a threat to that animal. Most of our issues with grizzly bears and people are surprise encounters.
Wyoming Game and Fish Department Large Carnivore Supervisor Dan Thompson told us that because bear populations on the rise, encounters are becoming more common with a chance to encounter grizzlies almost anywhere in the state of Wyoming.
We really suggest you carry bear spray and know how to use it, especially. But you're trying not to surprise that animal and just let them know you're not a threat. If it holds its ground, maybe your hike ended there and you can head out the other way.
We don't always see a bear coming though, and they don't always see us. Making noise lets them know we're there. Many people do this with bells clipped to a backpack or belt, or, Dan says, we can just do it the old-fashioned way.
There's different things you can do. A lot of people, some people whistle, some people sing. It's good to be in a group, especially if you're in grizzly bear country. And you're just going to be making noise, talking to each other, and making noise as you walk.
We should also be aware that bears will go after food if it is left out while camping. It is easy for bears to get into a simple cooler or trash can, so there are plenty of bear-resistant options like metal bear boxes commonly found at campsites.
There's different things on the market that are bear-resistant that you can take with you, and all these things are to make it so an animal can't get into those. Because once an animal gets a food reward, a bear gets a food reward, they can start seeking out human foods, and that's what we don't want to see. It's about awareness, right? And knowing your surroundings. And I think we're fortunate to have animals like this out on the landscape still. But there's a responsibility to know what you should do and if you run into one of these animals, and especially what you can do to avoid conflict.
The Wyoming Game and Fish Department has more information about staying bear aware that can be found on their website, wgfd.yo.gov. Duncan Cowan, your Wyoming Link, Casper.